Well, you all know that a hose, a good hose, is an absolute outdoor essential, right? How are you gonna do your spring cleaning? How are you gonna get those seedlings and the garden ready? How are you going to get all of your stuff clean for summer entertaining? Well, how about a hose that is resistant to kinking? A hose that is super, super durable and yet lightweight, UV resistant, rust and corrosion resistant. You cannot break this thing or cut this thing. It's virtually indestructible. I mean, look at that. Look at them go. We're talking about 304 stainless steel. We're talking about a hose that cuts like a hot knife through butter when it's going through the garden, if it has to slither through your bushes or your thorns. In fact, you're gonna be impressed by all of the amazing demonstrations we have. And what we have for you today is a launch. This is quite frankly the best Belmont garden hose that we have ever been able to do. First and foremost, 3 lengths. 2 of the lengths are exclusive. You won't even find them in retail. So we do have it available for you in a 75-inch, 75-foot, 100-foot, and 125-foot. In fact, would you be able to do this with the old, cumbersome, heavy hoses that we're all used to? You would never be able to do this. This is 100 feet of hose, coiled beautifully, so even if you don't have a big backyard, even if you live in a condo, you want to take this on the boat, you want to take this on the RV, you want the kids to have a good old day in the summer and play with that water spout, you can do that today. But we are launching a brand new 2-in-1 nozzle. We're gonna tell you how and why that's important. Feels really good in the hand the way it's designed. 2 outlets, so of course you get different jet sprays just by simply turning clockwise or counterclockwise. And then right here in the back, you have another outlet, so you could be attaching another hose there, and you could be doing 2 jobs at once, or simply getting more length. So, as I said, 75-foot, 100-foot, or 125-foot. The 75-foot and the 125 is exclusive to HSN. This is our best value of the day, and it is going to be the best hose you've ever owned. Not only durable, easy to maneuver, easy to pull around, lightweight, and it will last and last because they've checked all the boxes. All the things we hated about those big, heavy, cumbersome rubber hoses, forget about that. It's a new day here, so get ready for spring and summer and for summer entertaining. This is our best value at 089604, and I want to introduce you to our special Belmont Garden brand ambassador. Her name is Lorna Coe. Typically, she's across the pond, but right now she's across the country, and Lorna, welcome in, my friend. I own a big, giant, old rubber hose. It is a nightmare even to do the simplest tasks. That's never going to be the case. In fact, dare we say, a joy to use a Belmont Garden hose?
Absolutely, Leslie. Thank you for having me. Welcome to the Belmont Garden headquarters in San Diego with the worldwide launch of our best ever metal garden hose, our lightest hose, our easiest to use hose, and the worldwide launch of our new 2-in-1 nozzle. This nozzle is so clever. You can feed the hose in like this, like a normal nozzle, or you can take it out, put the cap here, feed it in over your arm, and have it like this. So if you're doing your car, if you're watering flowers, I'm going to show you that in a minute. But this is literally one of the easiest hoses you're ever going to find. And Leslie, we've all been there. Those regular garden hoses, you have got kinks. They crack in the sun and in the ice. Once they have a kink, they're like my mother. They never forget. So once that kink's in there, that is redundant. And these are heavy and they're cumbersome. What we've got is a truly kink-free, lightweight. So what I've got here is 2 125 feet hoses. They weigh just over 10 pounds each. What other hose could you do this with? But, Leslie, they're not just light, flexible, and super tough. They are truly kink-free. I have got over 40 knots in this hose. I'm going to give it a good pull as well, because I want to show you, and this Comfort Grip nozzle, by the way, is a joy to use. I can get it from a gentle mist for all my little plants and flowers, all the way, wait for it, to a high-power jet spray. So if you're cleaning your gutters, your decking, your patio, leaves, this fireman-style twist-on, twist-off nozzle is just incredible. And Leslie, you can link multiple hoses together. So I'm going to start winding up 2 75-feet hoses in literally seconds. And what other hose could you do this with, Leslie? We've all been there struggling with those muddy, bulky hoses at the end of the day. I mean, it's back-breaking work. Belmont Garden have made it so easy, so lightweight. Mother's Day is around the corner, Father's Day in June. What a gift to give an elderly relative. They may have dexterity issues or physical issues. With this hose, you can connect them together. And are you ready? I'm going to do another 75 feet in about 5 seconds.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Are you kidding me? That would never, ever happen with a standard hose. And that's why I said, Lorna, forget everything you know about the hoses we've all been using for years and years. There's been no innovation there, right? The hoses we grew up with, it's not that at all. In fact, super durable, as Lorna said, 304 stainless steel, so resistant to kinking, super lightweight, and yet it slithers through the grass, through the shrubs, through the bushes. So you will love using this. All you're gonna do is choose your length and then choose your color. Now we've got it available for you with that 2-in-1 nozzle in the color of your choice. You can choose the green. Believe it or not, in our system, we're calling this one black. So we just wanna, you know, make sure you're awake at this hour. We also have it available for you in the coral, because if you're gonna do chores, you might as well have some fun. And Lorna, we have all been there and spent the money, and then, you know, you let it sit in the sun for too long, or it gets all tangled up. You could be on the other side of the yard, and then you gotta come and stop what you're doing and go ahead and unkink it or unwind it just to get the darn thing to work. Never gonna happen with this one. In fact, I got some safety gloves too, because we could not believe, I mean, look at this barbed wire. And after, and we gotta show this too, because like I said, checked every box, UV resistant. It's not gonna get, you know, it's not gonna crack or harden in the sun. And watch this, because would you be able to do this with your standard hose that you got at home? Never. You would never do this at home. In fact, they told me, please put your gloves on when you're doing this. Lorna, and yet, I can still take this hose and go ahead and get it to work. So, I mean, puncture resistant, virtually indestructible. Remember, different spray options. You can go from a light mist, if you wanna just give your flowers, your roses, a little drink of water. You can go ahead and get a little bit more of a concentrated spray, or you can go full on jet spray and even do the gutters of your home. 089604 is your item number. 4 flex pay means you don't even have to pay the full price tonight. We wanna get you ready for the season, wanna get you ready for summer, wanna get you ready for fun, and this is the way to do it. I think every home needs a good hose, and even if you live in a condo or a smaller home, what about detailing your car? You can't hold or keep an ordinary hose in your car or in your home if you've got a smaller place. This one coils up so tightly, Lorna.
Oh, so neat to store, so easy. We've got all new silicone washers, so it makes it as tight as fit yet. We've got new comfort grips. The nozzle even comes attached, all ready to go. Now, I've got 150 feet on this reel. What other hose could you lift with one hand? And by the way, those universal fittings means sprinklers, feeding into pressure washers, using other nozzles. It will work with all your other garden items as well. But Leslie, we've talked about the flexibility, the kink-free properties. I want to show you in sunlight how this is literally UV resistant. So I'm going to put my safety goggles on now because I want to show you. I've got a high concentrated UV pen here. This is simulating really strong sunlight. Now on a normal rubber hose, if you can see there, it is smoking because they absorb sunlight. Look at this.
Sure.
I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to get that smoke away because that is roasting hot. But look, I'm going to put the same pen. Here it is on our, it's like a mirror. It is reflecting off the UV rays. Are you ready? I can run my finger up and down it because it stays cool to the touch, Leslie. This is what is so amazing about this hose. And I'm so glad you just showed that fence post. I also want to show you the durability of this hose. By the way, those new comfort grips, I'm also going to show you with the nozzle in a second. What we have got here is a giant cactus. This could be your yard. This could be your mum's rose bush or your dad's favorite plant that's really spiky and thorny. Look at this. It's not doing anything to the hose. I'm not going to stop there. Just like you, in Florida, I have got my fence post with barbed wire, chicken wire, rusty nails. This is the same hose, by the way. Now I have got a bed of nails because I want to show you, even if I try and hit it with the nails, it pushes the nails out of the wood. 304 grade stainless steel. Unlike competitors, Ours also has a patented power coupler, so it won't pop off at the spigot. But this is what I mean about these new nozzles. I've now fed it into the back of the nozzle. So if you remember at the start of the presentation, it was coming in here. This is the first time ever you can change your hose the way you want it. So now I can put it over my arm, and remember, I've just attacked that hose. Look at this. Gentle mist all the way to that high-powered jet spray, even after attacking it with all those different things. But if you see it's over my arm, what does that mean? If I'm cleaning my car, I can drag it over the car. If I'm watering delicate peonies or roses or fuchsias, I'm not going to knock the flower heads off anymore because I've got the new nozzle that's allowing me to use it this way. And it's so comfortable. If you've got dexterity issues, mobility issues, this two-way nozzle, all you do is put the cap at the bottom or here. It is so easy to use. This hose is literally flexible, it's lightweight, it's kink-free, rust-resistant, UV-resistant, stays cool to the touch. And unlike those other nozzles you may have seen out there that are painful, you have to grip them like a gun, you have to keep pulling this. Our new nozzle makes watering and gardening so easy.
So easy. And by the way, I'm taking one for the team in our creepy garden back here. I'm telling you, if I see a possum, I love possums. But if I see a raccoon, I am running down. But watch this, because I've got 125 feet of hose. Okay, and remember, you can choose the 75-foot, you can choose the 100-foot, or the 125-foot. 75 and 125 you won't find anywhere else, and only here at HSN. So we're feeling really good. But my point is, this is 125 feet of hose. Watch this. That fits in a planter if you want. I mean, fits in a pot, you know, maybe an empty pot you've got in your garden. Of course, we've got amazing places where you can store your hose, but would I be walking 125 feet with 125 rubber hose in my hand? Never. Yeah. I would never be able to do it. I'd get my cardio in. Lorna, this is a dream to use, and even people that live in smaller places or people that want to take it on the RV or take it on the boat, wherever your summer adventures will take you, you are going to love this thing. Stop buying hoses that are disposable. You're throwing your cash in the trash. This is the hose we want you to get, and I'm telling you, that brand new launch of that 2-in-1 nozzle, I mean, people are buying it just for that darn nozzle. It's so smart.
Yeah. So clever. We're seeing here all the features. That patented power coupler, no more popping off at the spigot. You've got silicone washers. You've got comfort grips now that make it even easier than ever. As I mentioned, Mother's Day around the corner. Maybe my mum, she's elderly now, she finds it hard to use normal hoses. With this hose, it's not only so flexible, it's so lightweight, so easy to use, but as you mentioned, what hose can you coil up like this? But also, what hose can you get 125 foot, another 125 foot, and hold them like bracelets on your arms? Because these are so lightweight, but they are so strong, so durable. What I love is the fact they are kink-free, truly kink-free. So we've got over 40 knots in this one hose. I'm going to give it a pull, make the knots even tighter, to show you nothing stops this hose. Once it's going, I mean, gentle mist, twist on, twist off, that's all you have to do. All the way to the high-powered jet spray.
Right.
If you're cleaning your car, if you're cleaning your decking or your patio, all you have to do, Leslie, is choose your color. That's it. The black has got the gray accents, you've got that gorgeous green, that gorgeous pop of color in the coral, and unlike normal hoses, which kink and crack and split, are heavy, this hose is like a dream. Okay,
and the coral is in the lead, everybody, in the 125-foot length. And so remember, you choose your length, 75 foot, 100 foot, or 125. 125 is beating all the others right now. And then, of course, you choose green. This one is black. Remember, I know it's a little confusing, but it's black. And then we also have the coral. The 75 foot is $49.95. Okay, we took that down from $81 and change. The 100 foot is $75.60 for one day only. We took that down from almost $100, $94 and change. And then the 125 for one day only, $85.60. And Lorna, we thought it was so funny that our HSN price for the 75 foot is the same price you're getting today as a today's special for the 125 foot. So, I mean, it is a deal for one day only. You know what's really cool too? Whichever one you choose today, they're all 10 pounds or less. So the 125 foot is 10 pounds. The 100 foot is 8 pounds. The 75 foot, 6 pounds. I mean, my goodness, my purse weighs more than that.
Yeah, mine too, Leslie, mine too. And this hose literally makes your life easy. And I love the fact that in the stores, we all know how hard it is to get hold of hoses right now. With this, with HSN, you can get your hose home. The garden season is upon us. Summer's here. Whether you're watering your plants and your lawns, whether you're cleaning your vehicles, whether you're actually getting the decking clean, ready for those barbecues, you've got guests coming round. I'm reeling up 75 feet of hose in about 5 seconds. Universal fittings means I can connect more than one together, and on the same reel that I've just done 75 foot, I'm going to do another 75 foot, Leslie, because I'm not bending over trying to force a muddy, bent rubber hose with kinks and cracks onto a reel. This winds up like a ribbon, super strong, super flexible, super lightweight. And are you ready? I'm only 5'2". I'm not a strong person. 150 foot, I can lift this with one hand, Leslie, one hand.
Amazing.
And the fact that you can also feed them into pressure washers, which so many customers say, can we have a hose feeds into a pressure washer? Now you can. Your sprinklers, your other nozzles. Universal fittings means that you can. And Leslie, what have you got there?
Well, this is what most of us have gotten used to doing, and that is a mess. I mean, this hose will never even work. You'd have to unwind the whole thing just to get it to work. Watch this one, because as you said, it's like silk, Lorna. I mean, it glides like a ribbon. I mean, look at this. I'm doing this. I could do this as quickly, and I wish I could kneel down. I have a funny knee right now. But watch this. I mean, look at how quickly that rolls up beautifully, doesn't take up any space at all. And remember, I mean, rust and corrosion resistant. You can leave this thing outside because it's UV resistant too. So unlike the rubber hoses that get brittle and kind of crack and kink and all that stuff, this one can live outside. This one can live in a flower pot. Lorna, it makes those jobs that a lot of us have to do, whether it's spring cleaning, whether it's getting ready for summer entertaining, whether it's giving the darn dog a bath or just having a little summer fun or getting that garden ready, you know, instead of having to think about it and get inspired because just using the hose is a chore, now you get out there and you're like, oh yeah, I love my brand new hose. And you just get all the jobs done right away. So one day only value, the best Belmont garden hose we've ever done, the world launch of the 2-in-1 nozzle. Just choose your length, choose your color. This is 089604. And Lorna, the truth is that it really is an essential for so many homes. If you live in an apartment, probably don't need one, but most people need a hose. It is one of those tools that you will use, especially after a long, hard winter. Everything's covered in soot and dirt and, you know, just residue from the long season. This is such an essential, and what a deal we've got today.
And Leslie, I'm just showing you here, not only is it flexible, kink-free, UV resistant, this is going to bounce the sun off. Normal hoses in the sunlight, this is simulating concentrated sunlight. They absorb heat, they get really hot to the touch. You pick them up, you're like, oh! But with our hose, if you watch the same simulated concentrated daylight, I'm going to put it on the hose, like a mirror. It bounces off the heat. I can touch the hose afterwards, Leslie. Look at this.
That's crazy.
This is unlike any other hose. It's Belmont's best ever metal garden hose. Stainless steel, 304 grade, UV resistant, corrosion resistant. But this is like the Terminator of hoses. Because I want to show you, on my cactus here, nothing. So is this your mother's rose bush? Is this your dad's prickly, thorny tree? Don't worry. Have you got that fence post nightmare where you've got the barbed wire, the rusty nails, the chicken wire? Again, this is the same hose, by the way. I'm giving it a real test here. And then, even with a bed of nails, if you watch, I'm going to hit it with the nails. But what happens? It actually bounces the nails back out of the wood because that 304 grade stainless steel is so strong. And what I've done with this one, I have put the new 2-in-1 nozzle worldwide launch over. So I've put the cap on the bottom. I'm feeding my hose through the top.
That's so
that
great.
means I can put it over my arm. If I'm cleaning my vehicle, I don't have to drag it over the vehicle's hood anymore. If I'm watering delicate flowers, I don't have to knock the heads off the flowers. But even with all that torture, are you ready? It still will go from that fine mist to that gentle, that big jet spray, which you can clean the gutter, clean the leaves, clean the decking. And it's so lightweight, so easy to use, and kink-free. And as you mentioned, Leslie, you can leave these outside all year round because they are rust and corrosion resistant. Like I just showed you on this board, what you've got, unlike other competitors out there, 304 grade stainless steel. This means it's rust and corrosion resistant. And I just think, if you have got a hose and you're sighing, thinking, I really don't want to get the hose out, I don't want to have to go out there, take it out. Imagine suddenly 2 hoses, 125 foot each.
My
that
goodness.
weigh 10 pounds, and as you mentioned, 75 feet, just over 6 pounds. 100 feet, just over 8 pounds. This is all about Belmont Gardening, making your life as easy as possible this summer, but also in the winter when you're washing the salt off your cars. You can use this hose with this brand new 2-in-1 nozzle, the brand new Comfort Grips, which means attaching it to the nozzle or to your spigot is the easiest ever. Silicone washers for your tightest fit ever. The patented power coupler means it won't pop off at the spigot because we've got that special coupler to prevent that. Look how easy this is to use. I mean, Leslie, it really is a game changer.
Yep.
Yeah.
It glides through the grass. It will glide like a hot knife through butter, right? Through that entire garden. Whatever chore you have to do, you're not pulling, you're not sweating, you're not fighting with the darn thing. That's what we're all used to. Now you've got a hose that is compact, that is super strong and durable, that is still lightweight because even the 125 is still 10 pounds. You will love using this thing. Your item number here is 089604. Remember, choose your length, the exclusive 75 foot. The 100 foot you can find on the Belmont Garden website, but not at this price. Or you can choose the other exclusive, which is the 125 foot, but launching that 2-in-1 nozzle, launching that, you know, all of the little boxes checked, including the silicone wash, is just a better experience. Innovation in a hose. Hasn't been innovation in a hose in forever. Stop throwing your money away on disposable hoses and buying one every year or every season. Today's your opportunity. 4 flex, by the way, which means $81 for the 75 foot. $94 for the 100, and only about $107 and change for the largest one we do. So take advantage of that price. We all need one. Might as well take advantage of that one-day only offer. 089604 is your item number. Lorna, it's so good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. I'll see you next hour.
See you at 1 a.m. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody. And by the way, you can place your order on hsn.com. That is the fastest way to get yours. And I know you're getting ready for, you know, it's been a long couple of years where essentially we haven't seen the people we love, we haven't been entertaining, we haven't gone to all the summer holidays. Definitely go ahead and take advantage today. Get that backyard ready. Get ready for summer entertaining. You will love this thing, the best one we've done so far. Okay, so we are moving on to a really cool product that is brand new today. How do you haul around all your tools, all your essentials when you're actually getting some work done at home? You're gonna do it with the help of Improvements, and you know Improvements, it's a brand that really innovates when it comes to useful and practical items, unique items for in and around your home. This is a garden cart with wheels and a basket. And look how cool it is because it comes with that 5-gallon bucket. You can literally throw everything in there. You have 2 buckets, the 5-gallon in the front. You got all of these great pockets, in fact, 16 pockets to put all your little tools and keep them at your level. So you're not getting up and moving and going back and forth, you know, and basically wasting time and energy. We also have a back bucket for you too. So essentially you can really be carrying everything you need, or heck, on a barbecue, just fill it up, you know, fill it up with ice and put some cold beers or soda in there. So 3 colors to choose from today. We've got it available for you. Actually 2, just the black and the green available for you. 775355 is your item number. $20 off our price, 3 flex pay. And let me introduce you to our guest. She is one of our regular home contributors here. You know Deb Byers, a fellow Jersey girl. My friend, you really said it. We were talking on the phone and Deb's like, Les, it is so good. It is so easy. I mean, look at all of the tools I've got in here. I've got buckets of soil. I've got all my little garden tools. And look at that extra long handle. Look at those really durable wheels. Very well made, Deb.
Thank you, Leslie. I absolutely agree with you. This is an amazing opportunity for you to fall in love with gardening all over again, because it's always been a chore. You're down on the ground, you're reaching for a trowel, it's out in the garage, you're up again. And I was thinking, I was watching when you were talking to Lorna and you were saying about your knee. Well, you don't have to worry about that, because once you're down on the ground, everything is going to be at your eye level. And I'm just going to pop down here for a second. 16 pockets are going to give you the opportunity to have everything that you need literally at your fingertips. You've got a stabilizing bar so it's not going to tip. You've got those awesome wheels, Leslie. They are 7 3/4 inches in diameter and 2 3/4 inches wide. So they're going to go over virtually any terrain that you have. But you've got everything here at your fingertips. I've got my gloves are here. I can put my cell phone in here. I've got my clippers. I've got my pruning shears. I've got seeds. I can put my sunscreen. I can put my water bottle. In the bucket, I've got my clogs, and then I can come and stand up again if I can. And I've got all my taller items here. So you're also getting the beautiful 16 pocket organizer, which is held on with hook and loop closure. So while you're down on the ground, everything is at eye level and you've got it ready to go. But you can move it up to the top ring if you prefer to do your work at a table and be taller. But this cart is going to do it all. It's for gardening, it's for the spring, but also it's great in the autumn when you're going to be raking the leaves because you can put your big rake there.
Right.
Put a garbage bag in that 5-gallon bucket. Go ahead and throw all the leaves in there.
Oh, yeah.
In the wintertime, if you live up north, put the salt in this and take it from your car to wherever you're going to be de-icing. So this is going to be a great utility cart,
I'm telling you,
as well as an organization for the garden. It's an amazing, amazing cart, Leslie.
it's just really smart. Doesn't take up a whole bunch of space, and yet you can haul a lot of your stuff. So instead of stopping what you're doing, standing up, walking to the garage or to the shed, you have all of your stuff conveniently in one place. It has a home. And so now you know where everything is, but you save time and you save energy. So 2 colors to choose from today. Remember, you can choose your green, or you can go ahead and choose the black. This is item 775355, $20 off today, brand new, because we want to get you ready. This is a whole outdoor solutions show, Deb. And the truth is, a lot of us have a lot of little tools, a lot of big tools, and we've got them scattered all over the place, or we've got them all in one section of the shed or the garage, wherever it is you keep your tools. This is a wonderful way to know where everything is, so you have it when you need it, right?
Absolutely. And if you're going to start a project and you're out in your yard, your garden, you simply roll out your cart. It's an amazing cart. It's made of powder-coated steel. The body is black, and then your accessories are going to be in the green or the black. You've got a stabilizing bar and an ergonomic handle. We've talked about those awesome wheels. Those are going to make it so easy for you to go over virtually anything. The bucket is removable, and I'm going to go ahead on the black one and pull this bucket out. A 5-gallon bucket that has a handle is going to be your new BFF, because this is the real deal, no question about it. And then you've got your 16 pocket organizer that can either go on the ring on the bottom or move it up on top if you just want to have everything at your fingertips at a taller level. And then you're getting the bucket on the back. So this is going to give you the opportunity to throw all the weeds in here, or maybe the seedlings in here, or maybe you want to put new plants that you're putting in here. You can put all your soil in here, move it from the car out to the yard. The versatility is built into this cart, and it's vertical storage. So if you're going to be putting it into the shed with everything in it, you're not taking up much space, because it's only about 4 feet high, just under 4 feet high, about 15 inches wide, and about 23 inches in diameter. But you can put the tallest of items in there and know where everything is when you're ready to start gardening or doing any work in the yard. Store your items, and even if they're muddy or dirty or whatever, it doesn't matter. Everything is going to be in this cart, so you're not tracking everything else into the yard. It's fabulous.
It really is, and that's what Improvements is known for. I love getting the catalogs, right? They really create clever products for in and around your home. But I was thinking, even for people, like, are you a soccer mom? Are you, how do you take all your gear to the park? I mean, you could be using this for other things, Deb. It's not just for the garden. Of course, it was made for all of your tools and to keep everything, at level and at hand. But I mean, I could, the wheels are so good. You could probably take this to the park. You could take this tailgating. You could be, a full bucket of beer is what I'm thinking here. I mean, I don't know where it's like my Friday, I think. No, I work Saturday too. I'm just saying, right? I mean, it's so smart.
It really is, and you're getting everything you need. So what you've got in your garage that you're using, this is a big shovel, or your little shovel. You've got room in your cart for that. The big shovel goes right in here, can remain standing up. And then your little one can go right into one of the 16 pockets here at the bottom. Everything is available to you. You've got all that room. Your sunscreen, your seeds, all your trowels, all your trimmers, all your clippers, anything that you have that you use in the garden can now be in this gorgeous cart. And because it's vertical storage and you've got those great big, wonderful wheels, you can easily move this along the garden path if you're working out there and stay low. You don't have to be popping up and down. I keep thinking about your poor knee. You can just go ahead and stay comfortable on the ground.
I mean,
and
Deb,
reach for everything that you need.
And these wheels are so good. I was just trying it out on just the porch stairs here. I mean, I could be pulling it up the stairs. I mean, it's just so clever. It's so well made with that steel. Everything fits conveniently. Everything's got a home. Everything's got a place. Look at how it glides, you know, through the garden, wherever you need to go. It's just a beautiful piece. And for those of you that are into gardening, because I'm an amateur, I just started. I'm literally just pulling weeds at this point in my life. But think about that, because it's true. You got to stop what you're doing. You're like, oh, I forgot that over there. And you get up and you know, and by the time you're done gardening, you're like, you're in pain, right? It's such a great workout. Keep everything nice and tidy in its own home, in its place. Choose your color today. We've got the green, or we got the black for you. You're getting the little pouch with the 16 pockets, so it's your organizer. You get the back basket as well, so you decide how you want to use those, but really sturdy, Deb. The quality is really good. And before I let you go, do I have to build this thing? How long does it take?
Oh, great point, Leslie. Yes, it'll come in a box. You have to put it together. It takes less than 10 minutes. It's important for you to know, I did both of these carts, so you're going to be able to do it too. It's 4 screws and attaching those fabulous wheels. Easy. And it only weighs about 14 pounds empty, and then it's only as heavy as what you're going to be putting in it. But you're going to put a lot of stuff in here because this is an amazing garden cart that's
really
going to change the way you work on Saturdays and Sundays out in your yard.
You're going to be so much more productive, and you're going to waste less time. And so, I mean, I really love the idea of this. And it's brand new. Got a lot of newness for the season because we want to get you ready for summer. We've got an HSN summer get ready all month long event. So $69.95 is our price. 3 flex pay means you only have to pay the first $23 and change. We'll ship it out to you. You always have 30 days to send it back. Deb, it's always good to see you, my friend.
Always great to see you, Leslie. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Miss Deb. 775-355 is your improvements garden cart with the organizer. And by the way, don't know if you've heard, Miss Tina Jennings and Ty are hosting the brand new HSN Today. HSN Today is back. Now, that's a show that's near and dear to my heart. I did it for like, gosh, I think it's like 5 years. And, you know, it's always your first look at the hottest deals of the day, the hottest deals of the week. It's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got to tell you, we call them TNT. They are so much fun, those two. I definitely hope you tune in every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. So what a deal we have for you tonight on solar disc lights. Now, these are not the ones that you usually see, and it is certainly not the price. We have never done a price on an 8-pack like this, and these are the deluxe. These are the squares, just a little bit different on the aesthetic, a little bit more of a modern look. But we call them deluxe because not only are they sipping major amounts of sun to give you the most brightness, but take a look at this cool feature. They swivel. So once you stake these in the ground or hang them up or lay them flat, however you want to use them, you can go ahead and decide where you want that beautiful light glowing. So that is a feature that you're certainly not going to find out there, and certainly not at this price. I want to remind you that you are getting 8 today for that price that you're seeing there of $29.99. That is essentially $3.75 a light. When we had it today special, we had them at $3.99 a light. All you're gonna do is choose your color today. We've got it available for you in the bronze. And then we also have them available for you, actually 3 colors, stainless steel, And then there is your sleek black. Everybody gets 8, and you're also getting the stakes included. So these are these 2-piece stakes that are very easy. They come separate like this, but you just guide them through like this. I've never seen this price. How do you get that instant curb appeal? How do you have that home look warm and welcoming? Lighting is everything. You don't have to wire. You don't have to hire a professional. You're gonna do this all by yourself. Never been done before at this price. Let's bring in our good friend Chad Allen to tell us all about it. And Chad, I had to look at my card twice. I'm like, do I need my readers for this? I'm like, $29.99. Typically this 8-pack is $49.99. And even on a day where we have them as a today's special, we're doing about $4 a light. We're well below $4 a light tonight. Can't believe it. One of the easiest way to beautify your home.
That's right. I didn't ask any questions. I was like, fine, I'm not saying a word. I was like, Leslie Ann and I will get along great tonight, that's for sure. This is the disc light. If you haven't seen this before, it comes from that legacy company, Bell and Howell. It really changed the game a couple of years ago because you can just lay them flat. This one's on the stake. I'll show you that in just a second. What changed the game is that we were able to have solar lighting on balconies, on decks, on docks, on patios, on railings, on fence posts, on mailboxes. Traditionally, you always have to stake them into the ground. But when you have a disc light that's flat on the back, you now have different ways to mount it. You can lay it flat, you can put it in a flower pot, you can stake it in, of course, like a traditional solar light is, and you get the LEDs that use minimum power but have maximum brightness. LEDs are the latest technology when it comes to lighting. And here's the big news about disc lights. It's up lighting, right? The light is shining from the disc light and going up. Like you can see on my backsplash here in my kitchen. I didn't want to be outside at this time of day, so the light shines up and it lights the foliage. I've never seen anybody say, I'm going to buy solar lighting so I can see my mulch, my rock at night. No, everybody wants to see the pretty flowers. They want to see the brick of the house, things like that. But here's the trick to these, they're swivel. Even when they're on the stake, and I'll see if I can do this to the side, even when they're on the stake, they swivel 360 degrees all the way around, which makes that really cool. LED lights on all 4 corners, and then you see that surround, that's the 304 stainless steel. Now, even though there's black as an option and bronze or copper, I forget what we're calling it, they're all 304 stainless steel. That's just a coating on top to add a little bit of color, so you're safe. And what I mean by that is the rain, the sleet, the snow, just like the Today's Special, it's not going to corrode or rust or any of that. It's meant to be outside. I'm just drying it because I got a little soaked there. All you do is flip it on the first time. And Leslie, and the big news, they all work independently. They are not tethered. There's no wiring. You can put these anywhere you want. And you want to split the set up, half the set in the backyard, half the set in the front yard. You can absolutely do that.
And you're getting 8 today for that price. I just want to let you know, 8, and these are the deluxe. These are the finest quality. I mean, they sit, as long as you place them somewhere where they're sipping that sun all day long, you're going to get that maximum output of light, and they look really elegant and sleek because of that stainless steel. So choose your color. Take a look at how elegant this one is. This one's the bronze. So just really beautiful and warm. Maybe think about the fixtures around your home, the doorknobs, that type of thing, and definitely match your color. The stainless steel, of course, we're calling it stainless steel color, but they are stainless steel housings on these, so just really great quality. And then we also have them available for you in the black. This is a great choice too if you just want them to kind of disappear, and then when the sun comes down, they just come to life, right? It's just like, where'd that light come from? It's so magical. But you know, people spend a lot of money on lighting, Chad, because it is a very easy way to not only get a little bit of light, maybe on this dark stair that you hate, that you've tripped on one too many times, but also just to beautify your home, to highlight your home. Maybe it's these columns, maybe it's this beautiful window that you have, maybe it's a magnolia tree. However you like, you're now gonna have that instant curb appeal. You didn't even spend 30 bucks. I know a lot of people buying multiple sets tonight. And so today's the day to do it, because we didn't even have this offer when we had a Today's Special, Chad. When we had the Today's Special, I think it was like $3.99 a light. Today we're at $3.75 a light. That's crazy for this quality.
Yeah, this week is, I think I have purchased every, the new weekly deal drops. I think I've purchased every one of those. I don't know what's going on and I work here, okay? So I'm buying everything. I hope you are too. This is what's so great, the swivel. So you can place it and then direct the light where you want it to go for the first time ever. We've only done this a couple of times, and this is the only version in the square that we do that. By the way, the square, it seems silly, but if you just, and I get the glare off it, if you just turn it, now you have a little bit of a diamond shape. So if you are
Ooh,
looking for something a
pretty.
little bit different, I know it seems silly, but when I just change the direction from that to that, I get a little bit of a prettier design. So I could put this on the mailbox. Let me show you the couple of ways to mount it. Of course, you can just lay them flat on their back. They have a little bit of a heft to them. They should not blow away unless you're in a very windy area, okay? Use a little bit of alien tape if you want to and secure those down. There's also going to be a keyhole right in the back. You see this hole right here? So you can mount that vertically, just like I've done here on any screw or any nail. I've chosen to use alien tape to mount these, but you can also use a screw or a nail, of course. So we're talking fence posts or mailboxes or railings, of course. And then you are going to get 8 of your stakes, and those stakes allow that to go 360 degrees around. So even if you are going to put this in a pot and you want to just, a flower pot, and you want to shine that up, you absolutely can. They're weather resistant, and don't forget, this is Bell and Howell. So at the center of every one of these is its own individual solar panel. So all 8 each have their own solar panel on it. Each of the 8 each have 4 LEDs, and they all work independently. They do not rely on each other to light, unlike others where they're all tethered and there's a solar panel at the end of that row somewhere, right, 1,000,000 feet away, trying to capture that sunlight and then power all of them. Each one has a built-in solar panel. Each one has that built-in lithium-ion battery that's going to power the 4 LEDs that will stay on essentially all night long. And I think almost every host has them, of course, and myself included. You don't need 8 hours of sun, Leslie. You just need a few hours of
They
sun.
do,
It charges
you're
that
right.
battery up, and they stay on until way past your bedtime. That's for sure.
And I have to tell you, I have not, in my 10 years, this is the first time I do the square ones. So for those of you that are, you want something different, you want something unique, you want something that's just a little bit more modern, different aesthetic, definitely jump in on these. Now grab a couple of these if you know, maybe you've got a bigger property, or just take the chance, grab a couple of these. You can always send them back if you bought too many, but that price is a sale price. It's an amazing deal. $29.99, I want to remind you, for 8 of them, and normally it's a $50 price tag, so normally $49.95. Think about the houses that maybe are your favorite in your neighborhood. Chances are they all have some sort of outdoor lighting or beautiful accent lighting, and let me tell you, that costs a fortune. If you've ever priced it, it is a fortune. You're like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna do the lighting. You can do this by yourself now. It could be really, really easy, and unlike other solar lights that are really wimpy, that don't really show up and show off, this one really lights up beautifully. And the fact that they swivel at less than $4 a light, to be able to have that adjustability, that versatility, Chad, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and they're portable. RV, the campground, the vacation rental. I take these on vacation every June when I go to Key West with my buddies. We take them and we always rent a house on the water. We are unfamiliar with that land, right? So we put them on the dock, we put them on the staircase, so nobody's tripping and falling. If I fell, I might not hurt myself, and maybe somebody else will. So why not just give that peace of mind? And because they're portable, I'll show you. I'm going to move to the side here. I just want to show you this. If you get them home, here's the installation. You can set them down anywhere, but let's just say I don't like where those are, or the hubby comes home and he doesn't like where I put those. Okay, well now it's over there, and now this one's over here, now this one's over here. If you have commitment issues, you don't have to worry about the disc life, because you literally can move them. If you move, you take them with you, Leslie.
That's
You don't
right.
have to leave them in the ground.
Right. If you've paid for lighting and you had somebody wire and do all of that elaborate work, you ain't taking them with you. And so it's genius. And as long as, of course, they sip light all day, then sure, you could take them in. They could be part of your emergency preparedness kit. You could be using them as coasters for your drinks, because they do lay flat. Now, of course, if you're setting them flush, you're not going to get that pivot, right? Obviously, it's not going to give you that swivel. But once they're either up or on the stakes, you get that swivel. So now stake it in and then angle that the way you want it, just to get that perfect look. These are really beautiful. I want to show you the quality too, because the quality is certainly there. Chad, we have sold thousands and thousands of these sets. I have never had the pleasure of doing the square ones, which I think is just, for anybody that collects these or looks out for these or is in the market for these, you want something that's different. You don't want what all your other neighbors have. This is an opportunity, less than $30, but big payoff.
Oh yeah, disc lights are an item that people write to me on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and they're like, "I kicked myself. I watched you present it 10 times before I bought it, and once I bought it, I wish I would have purchased them the first time I saw it because it made such an impact on the yard, the landscape. And if you're going to take gardening seriously, like I'll talk about with our garden dealer next hour, you got to invest in some things that add the color, the pop, the pretty to your garden, along with those great tools. When you combine those two things, all of a sudden you're the neighbor in the neighborhood that everybody envies and wants to be like. So if you're looking for a great solar lighting, this is the one for you from that legacy company, Bell & Howell, that's been in business over 115 years, Leslie. That's a statement I love to say.
And by the way, the lowest price we have ever done per light. We have never had this low of a price. So if you are looking to beautify your home and do it in a way that's easy, because I'm like, don't get too excited. It has to be easier. I'm not doing it. This is the way you do it. You get big payoff. By the way, quick little tip. I know it seems obvious. Make sure you turn them on. Right, Chad? Because I've forgotten to turn mine on, and then I'm like, the darn thing doesn't work. And they do, but you got to turn them on and let them charge up all day long. Watch what happens, how they come to life at night. So, Chad, I'll see you in a little while. Don't go too far. Don't go to bed, my friend. You got a lot of work to do.
See you in a few.
Okay, my friend. Okay, and by the way, remember, HSN is getting you ready for the summer. So ready, set, summer, everybody. You know, we've got a world of products, if you go to hsn.com, that really are in every category. It could be indoor, it could be outdoor, it could be storage and organization. We've got home decor for you as well. Check it all out on hsn.com. And Rocky, what do we type into the search bar for that? Ready, set, summer? Oh, right on the homepage. So right when you go to hsn.com, it's right there, dead center, everybody. So, you know, we've been longing for the summer. Definitely let us help you out. Let us get you ready. Let us get your home ready. Visit hsn.com for more details. Okay. What an offer we have for you. So it's funny, I think these are so beautiful. They match my Siobhan Dorsey blouse. But look at all of the beautiful color on these gorgeous garden wreaths. So this is from Wind and Weather, a brand that's been around, I think, since the 70s. They are known for their high quality, beautiful garden items and unique displays. And look at this one, because what you have here is a gorgeous hanging LED wreath. It's 50% off, even though it's brand new. This is one of those items that, you know, our warehouse, we got all the products that were on back order, we got them at the same time. And so we pass on those savings to our loyal customers. Take a look at your choice. This is like jewelry for your garden. We've got it available for you in the butterfly. We also have it available for you in the cardinal. Your third choice is the dragonfly. Is that the dragonfly? No, that is the bee. We've got the ladybug, and then your last option is the dragonfly. These have solar LED lights. They are super brilliant. In the daytime, you get to enjoy that gorgeous color, all the beautiful jewel tones. But at night, when the sun goes down, these come to life. My good friend Yvette Lopez is standing by to tell us all about it. She's one of our outdoor experts. And Yvette, I always think about beautiful earrings or beautiful jewelry, but now this is for our home and our garden. So welcome back, 50% off sale.
Hi, I love this. And you know what this is? This is accessory for our lawn, for our garden, for our lanai, our porch, wherever you want to put it. These are brand new. These are really fun. There's a lot of detail here. I love, you know, we have the iconic butterfly and the cardinal, the dragonfly. I love that we're offering additionally the bee and the ladybug. So there's so many different elements here. And, you know, you were exactly right. We at Wind and Weather, we've been around since 1976. We are well known for our artistic pieces, and they're very durable. So remember, these are for outside. That is a gorgeous shot right there of the LED light. These are solar, and they come with the battery. And, you know, one of the things I really love about these is this is how they come out of the box. There's no assembly required. You get it exactly like this. You pick your location, put it out in the sun, and this solar panel, which is right here on the top, it's just going to soak in the sun. You turn it on, and then at night, you're going to get that beautiful glow. And I wanted to present these inside because I did want you to see Look
at
how
that.
gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? So the lights are in the flowers, in the different ones. And so you have those flowers. You also have some jewels around the vines and the leaves. There's a lot of detail in these. But you know that these are actually, wind and weather. And I know, we have some very large spinners, some large pieces. These are some of our smaller ones. So what's great about these is if you have a smaller space, maybe you just have a balcony. My friend has a condo at the beach and she said, oh, I want that. I'm going to put that on a hook right on my balcony, the butterfly one. So, if you just have a space in a high rise, this would be perfect for that.
Absolutely. Maybe just a little outdoor patio, a little balcony, just gorgeous. You could put this by a beautiful window because they look like stained glass. As long as that solar panel is gathering the sun all day long, you can even put it indoors. But Yvette, I love that during the day, we get to enjoy those gorgeous jewel tones, and they are bright and they are vivid and they are happy and joyful. And then at night, you still get to enjoy it because the light comes on, it comes to life. The quality is really beautiful. This is the butterfly. Remember, we can choose the cardinal. I know a lot of people buy the cardinal maybe to commemorate or somebody that's passed or somebody that they love, somebody that they think about. So we've got the cardinal available. Here's your bumblebee. That is more of your warm tones. Notice, remember I said it's like stained glass? Look how pretty that is with all of those amber tones. We also have the charming little ladybug, and look at the detail even in her wings. It's almost like etched glass. You see how pretty that is? And then we also have it available for you in the dragonfly, okay? So 777-879 is your item number. I wanted to point out that we've got a 3-pack of these decorative garden hooks. And so if you wanna pick these up today, each one is about a little over 3 feet tall. You can choose the bird. You see how they have the birds? We also have ones that are just, have no, they're just the solid, we call them. And then we also have your final option, which is your butterfly. So if you need, or maybe you're buying this as a gift for somebody, you want to put this beautiful gift in somebody's garden, don't forget to add the decorative hook. So that's a 3-pack for $24.95 today. 778-034 is your item number, because a lot of us buy the garden decor, and then we're like, uh-oh, where do I hang this? Or how do I hang this up? And you can hang this up any hook, in your home or whatever. But remember, very important, it has to gather and sip that sun throughout the day, and then watch this thing, because even when the sun shines through all those beautiful colors, right, it's just so happy and magical.
Yeah, it really is. And it's just like you said, it's like jewelry for your yard and garden. And, we have our greenery and we have our flowers, but this is something that it's additional, it's instant. You don't have to water this. You don't have to do anything to it. You're going to have that beautiful color. You're going to have the choice of whatever it is that you love. Again, you might have an affinity for butterflies or ladybugs or, the dragonflies. And that's why I think that these make wonderful gifts, because your friends, your loved ones that love that particular, again, whatever it might be, the butterfly, the ladybug. So it makes a nice personal gift. And I want to remind you, because at Wind and Weather, we love the weather, these are so durable. Those vibrant colors, you can put this out in the sun, out in the rain, out in the snow, and these colors are going to stay this vibrant for you season after season and year after year. This is not something you're gonna toss at the end of the season because it gets junky. This is high quality. That's what we at Wind and Weather are so proud of. Leslie, it's like, I think about when you go to one of those art shows, and it's like a really high-end art show, and you see something like this and maybe look at the price and go, I don't know.
And then you keep walking.
And you keep walking, exactly. But this is the quality that we offer you at Wind and Weather, and we absolutely love the artistic detail that our crafters do here. And I love that shop because you really get to see it up close. There really is a lot of artistic detail. At the same time, you have the durability. That's what I really love, because when you are putting something outside, it does have to endure the weather, so you need it to be durable. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I love how you've got the different textures, right? So of course you've got the metal pieces, right, that sparkle. You've got the look of stained glass that, by the way, they didn't just rest on their laurels and give you like just a beautiful color. It's even etched. So if you come in really close, you see there's like a design etched into the butterfly's wings. You've got all of these crystals too that also capture the light. I mean, just really a lot of thought going into this. A $20 bill for something that makes a really great gift, for somebody that puts a smile, something that puts a smile on people's faces, because this lights up a window, or this lights up a dreary area in the garden, or maybe you actually want to draw attention. Maybe you spend a lot of time making a rose garden or creating a little nook in the yard. This is something that is really eye-catching. We've got 3.5 minutes left. If you want the butterfly, that is in the lead, but look at how pretty these are. I mean, they're just magical. Anybody that loves their garden, everybody that loves the outdoors, anybody that loves nature, maybe it's your happy place. I know it is for me. I mean, I swear walking outdoors got me through my divorce. You will love these because it's color, it looks like jewelry, it's sparkle when the sun shines through it, it's beautiful. And then at night, you still get to enjoy it when that, you know, LED light pops on.
Exactly. And I wanted to show you that again. So right when the sun goes down, you might even forget. And all of a sudden you look outside and you're like, oh, that is so pretty. It's there for you. So like you said, put it in your space that maybe you read a book and have a cup of coffee or a beverage at the end of the day where you're relaxing. It's pretty to look at for you. It's going to be beautiful for any company you have come over. As a gift, I think it's something that's memorable because whoever you give it to, when they look at it, they're going to think of you. And again, remember the size. You can put this just about anywhere. You can have fun putting it from one of the hooks that you just saw. Shepherd's hook is perfect. Or you can hang it on an awning. You can hang it from a tree branch. You can hang it from wherever and have fun with it. But, you know, and remember, that the solar panel's right here. You just turn it on. The battery's included. You don't have to worry about any assembly. You're going to get it just like this out of the box. You pick your location and just enjoy. Just sit back and enjoy the beauty.
And Yvette, it makes really great gifts because think about it for teachers' gifts as the year wraps up. Think about it for that office assistant or a person that always helps you out at the doctor's office. Think about, because for a $20 bill, it's something out of the box. We usually get the same thing, gift card, you know, bottle of wine, you know, a mug, you know, the teachers have enough mugs. Get them something different and unique and something that, you know what, they're gonna think of your child, they're gonna think of you every time they look at it in their beautiful garden. So 777-879 is your item number. This is brand new. And even if it's brand new, we marked it down 50%, so definitely take advantage. By the way, you saw Yvette pop on a hat, and this was not supposed to be in the hour. I love this hat. It's not only blocking 99% of the sun's harmful rays, but Yvette, it's keeping your head cool. So golfers, people that work outside, right? Are you a roofer? Do you work in the garden a lot? This thing is brilliant. One size fits most, and we can choose a cap or the regular hat style. Customer pick too, Yvette.
It sure is. I'll be wearing this tomorrow. I'm going out to the beach for a friend's engagement party. And let me tell you, when you put this hat on, because of the reflective barrier, 99% of those UV harmful rays reflected right away. It's going to instantly cool you. It's a hat with a ton of technology, and it's super cute.
Yeah, and even when you're sweating, it has this evaporative technology, so the sweat makes your head cool. It's crazy.
Yes.
Read the reviews, too.
I know.
Yvette, we are out of time, though, but I think I'll see you in the next hour, so don't you go too far,
yes,
okay?
You will.
Okay, my friend. Okay, and get ready. We've got great outdoor solutions for you. Hour 2 live in our HSN studios. Here we go. Let's take it away.
There are so many things that make a room beautiful, but I think that the special touches, the personal touches, the unique touches are what makes a beautiful space turn into something that feels like home. I am Joanna Garcia Swisher, and I'm excited to bring you Clover by Joe.
It's the thrill of discovery. I love to just wander and daydream and be in the moment.
Any woman who wants to be empowered, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
How do you cook the perfect steak? Today, I'm going to show you.
One of my favorite ways to show that I care is making something for someone else.